Join me as I dive into some of France's most shocking revolution history facts and see if I can uncover the craziest ones you never knew. Today, we're going to uncover some of the most shocking and lesser-known facts about France's revolution history. You think you know the story, but trust me, there's more to it than meets the eye. Get ready to have your mind blown by some of the most surprising revelations about this pivotal moment in history. When we think of the French Revolution, we often think of the grand ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity. We imagine brave revolutionaries fighting against the oppressive monarchy and the dramatic events that unfolded in the late 18th century. But what if I told you that there's more to the story than just the surface-level narrative? What if I told you that there are some shocking facts that will challenge everything you thought you knew about this period in history? One of the biggest misconceptions about the French Revolution is that it was a unified, cohesive movement. But the truth is, it was a complex, messy, and often brutal conflict that involved multiple factions, ideologies, and interests. The revolutionaries themselves were not a monolithic group, but rather a diverse collection of individuals with different goals and motivations. And what about the role of the common people? Were they really the driving force behind the revolution? Or was it something more complex? Another common misconception is that the French Revolution was a purely French affair. But the truth is, it was a global event that had far-reaching consequences and involved multiple international players. The revolutionaries were influenced by ideas from across the Atlantic, and the event itself had a profound impact on the course of world history. So let's dive deeper into the story and uncover some of the most shocking facts that will challenge our understanding of the French Revolution. One of the most intriguing aspects of the French Revolution is the role of women. While they're often relegated to the sidelines of history, women played a crucial role in the revolution, from leading protests to fighting on the front lines. Take, for example, the story of Pauline Léon, a young woman who led a group of female revolutionaries in demanding equal rights and representation. Or consider the role of Madame Roland, a prominent salonière who helped shape the intellectual and political landscape of the revolution. The Enlightenment thinkers also had a profound impact on the French Revolution. Philosophers like Rousseau, Voltaire, and Montesquieu helped shape the intellectual landscape of the 18th century, and their ideas about liberty, equality, and democracy influenced the revolutionaries. But what's often overlooked is the role of lesser-known thinkers, like the Abbé Sieyès, who helped draft the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen. Food shortages also played a critical role in the uprising. The scarcity of bread, in particular, was a major factor in the outbreak of the revolution. The people were hungry, and the monarchy's inability to address their basic needs helped fuel the flames of rebellion. But what's often forgotten is the role of the global economy in exacerbating the food shortages. The French economy was heavily dependent on international trade, and the collapse of the global economy in the late 18th century helped create the perfect storm of discontent. But here's the most shocking fact that will change the way you think about the French Revolution: the unexpected alliances formed during the conflict. Take, for example, the alliance between the revolutionaries and the Prussian monarchy. Yes, you heard that right. The Prussian monarchy, one of the most conservative and reactionary forces in Europe, actually allied itself with the French revolutionaries. And what about the role of the Duke of Orleans, a member of the royal family who secretly funded the revolutionaries and helped bring down the monarchy? The Reign of Terror, which lasted from 1793 to 1794, was one of the most brutal periods of the revolution. Thousands of people were executed, often without trial or due process, and the streets of Paris ran red with blood. But what's often overlooked is the role of the Committee of Public Safety, a group of radical revolutionaries who dominated the government during this period. They were responsible for some of the most heinous atrocities committed during the ID Revolution, and their legacy continues to haunt France to this day. The French Revolution was a complex, messy, and often brutal conflict that defies easy categorization. But by exploring these shocking facts, we can gain a deeper understanding of this pivotal moment in history. We can see that the revolution was not just a French affair, but a global event that involved multiple international players. We can see that the role of women, The Enlightenment thinkers and the food shortages all played critical roles in shaping the course of the revolution. And we can see that the unexpected alliances and the brutality of the Reign of Terror challenge our traditional views of this event. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the shocking history of the French Revolution. If you have any thoughts or opinions, please share them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about revolutionary history, be sure to check out my other videos.